Greetings, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. We're here for an educational how to use. It's a crash course of about 15 minutes on the UL-9060 frequency generator and the whole kit that comes with it. So basically, depending on the options you have the interface cable, the output cable, you have the power supply, North America, the power cable, Tesla antenna, BNC to BNC, the copper pipes with the cable and the alligator clips, and you have, depending on your region, European or Australian, and we have also the UK, Ireland, and Singapore adapter. Depending on your region, we see it by the address where we ship. If not, you have to tell us. So now we're gonna know how to plug this. So the first thing, we're working North America. I'm gonna plug this over here. Perfect, it's in. I plug that into my power bar, 110 volts. Yeah, and here we go, and to the unit itself. Here we go, it's turning on. So you see right now, you need to go a bit closer, Aruna. We need to see why it's flashing. Perfect, okay. We see right now it's flashing. So when it's flashing, it's not set to the output. If I go over here, you have the run or stop. I press run, no more. Then it's working at 432, and this has decimals, 0.00. We'll leave it as such, and we have it on the square. You have square mode. I'm going to take off the run. You have many modes. The modes that we use the most is square, triangle, and these we don't use. We got to watch. You don't use the noise. It's not good at all. That will put you out of balance. Or sine if we're doing spiritual. So sine, square, or triangle. We use square and triangle in major energetic elements. And we'll use sine for anything spiritual, emotions, or that. We'll leave it on sine, let's say, and we'll put it to run. And remember, some people think because it's vibrational that we'll see everything shaking like that. No, if vibrational is really quick, like a strobe, so fast that the human eye cannot see it or feel it. But if you close your eyes and you touch it, you'll feel that energy. Not everyone is sensitive to feel the vibrational, because I had some people ask me, they say, how come it's not shaking? It's broken. It's not broken. It is vibrational electromagnetic field. Do your research on Google's. You will know and learn about electromagnetic field, good and bad. Bad frequencies, EMF, are good frequencies, using the frequency generator to the frequencies and specs through the different booklets that we give at Orgo-Life for different energetic unbalance, for emotions, for different ailments, energetically always. We're not allowed to do anything to do with the round of doctors. If you have a problem, go see your doctor. Orgo-Life doesn't do that. We're not allowed to share or even try to do it. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is use the output cable, BNC to Mini 1.8 2.5. We plug it in, perfect. And now we're going to hook it up to another Orgo-Life Nimbus 1 quantum energy medbed technology, and we're going to use right now the interface. Okay, put your camera sideways, Aruna. Thank you. Here we go. We're going to plug this. Bang, it goes on. Now, what's very important when you have it on, you need to have your offset on. And also have this. You see, if it's to the minimum, it doesn't work. It has to be to the maximum, like that. Then you want to press the run. Because if it's flashing, let me go over here. If it's flashing, that's no good. It's not outputting properly. So you need to run. Then you need to have your, okay, move a bit off, Aruna, I need to see. Then you need to have your filter on. And then you have the side over here. If I go this way, it's at maximum. So now it's working maximum, and it's working on sine 432 hertz. So we got this working, fine. What can you put on your Orgo-Life unit? That's the best, because when the energy in the signal goes through, it goes through the quantum push technology in an internal circuit energy breaker electronically device that boosts and gives you quantum energy. What is quantum energy? They're particles smaller than atoms, and these particles, you'll never know how they're going to react because they are intelligent. They have like a mind of their own. They'll react like this to someone, like this to someone else. For her, there'll be another way. You could have like a general idea, but you can never know exactly how they're reacting. So what can I put on this tablet? I'm using organic oil. I put it for 3-4 minutes. I'm doing an imprint of the frequency. Fine. I could use also a Moroccan orange, called a mandarin, I think in English. I'm not too sure, so correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm doing an imprint 2-3 minutes to this orange, Moroccan orange. Or I could do it also with a coffee and be able to taste it in 2-3 minutes after imprinting that frequency. You will test. So you have to do many tests. This is always very, very experimental for your well-being. And that's the only thing we're allowed to say. People write to me, does it do cancer? Does it do this? Even if it did, we're not allowed to say it. Big Pharma is going to shut us down. So what it's entitled to do is your wellness. End of the story. If you're feeling sick, you want to talk about this, I'm not allowed, and I get death threats. So basically, we're going to keep it for wellness. End of the story. My life is beautiful. I'm going to keep it like that. But I'm here to help you guys in a nice, personal, experimental energy. Okay, now we're going to unplug the interface and output cable. And we're going to use it with the imprint of the Tesla that comes with it, the Tesla antenna. So you have a BNC cable. Fine. And now I'm going to show you a little something more. So this is plugged. If I want to imprint something, let's do it with the Moroccan orange. Now we're going to go back. I need to focus on this. We're going to stop it. How do I change this? Well, you have the mode, the first button. So when I press mode, it goes from sine, square. Let's go bring it back to square. Noise you don't want to use. Sine could be good, but we'll put it on square. How do you change the frequency? Use the cursor. It's got to be flashing. So when it's flashing, it's in programming mode. So we'll bring it to 528. So we'll go 8 for the last digit. Cursor again. We'll bring it to 28. We'll go for cursor again, 528. Now let's press run. So right now, this is imprinting to 528 hertz. And you got all your adjustments. Now you don't have a reference. So it's good when you use one of the Orgo-Life units, any units, it is the best. So we're using this. Remember, you could put on this imprint to anything, your oil, or you could imprint to your coffee, or you could use the Tesla antenna. It connects to any DNA. So if I want to do my friend that's in France and I am in Canada, he sends me by mail his hair. I put it there. I do a spiritual, energetic contract with him by phone, follow the instructions in our downloaded PDF, how to do the protocol. And if I do a treatment, let's say for half an hour, he will lie down on the other end in, let's say, France. He lie down in the bed at 5 o'clock. We start. I could be in contact with the video. Then I leave it in. I have a deep, slow voice. And with his hair imprinting here, it's going to send the frequency to his hair. And the hair communicates with his personal DNA. And there's no distance because there's no space-time. So the energy is directly to his DNA and he will feel a treatment. So with a special chip inside, because this is made specifically for Orgo-Life, there is different units out there that look exactly the same, made by the exact manufacturer, but this one is different. It works with the Orgo-Life and will not harm our devices if you use anything else on the device. And they're very expensive units, the device of Orgo-Life, and you damage it, it won't have any warranty. And it will cost you several hundreds of dollars and maybe thousands of dollars to fix. So that will void your warranty. Very important to use and follow all our instructions. So let's unplug this right now. This is to imprint the Tesla or do distance healing. And now we're going to go the next unit. I want to talk about the pipes. If I want to do frequencies on myself, I use the special cable BNC to alligator clips. What are the alligator clips? To clip my positive, the red, and my negative. And I'm going to hold this in my hands. Very sensitive people will feel like a micro shock. Very, very little. You close your eyes. Take a deep breath inside. Blow the air back out, and I close my eyes. I might actually feel this. I'm starting to feel micro electroshocks. And you got to put the focus on your hands, and you will feel this. You got to train yourself. And copper is very conductive, and this is 99.999% copper. Very conductive, and I do feel the small electroshocks. So you could do yourself healings, and it's good to follow in the booklets, the PDF. When you do this, you should be doing 10 minutes per frequency and change. You lie down in the bed and you work with it. Anyways, follow your PDF. This video is just for you to go quick. Now we're going to unplug my BNC, and now we're going to try the option using one of the quantum boosters. We'll get, in this case, the UL-8055, which is the 1000 watt quantum booster. I'm going to open the box and put it over here. So I'm going to pull out the unit. This one's got the fan. The new models don't have the fan because we changed the chip inside. And you have channel 1, channel 2. So you got 2 ins and 2 outs. The outs on this side, channel 1, channel 2, channel 1, channel 2, the output. So the first thing I need to plug, I'm going to pull out the power supply. So I'm going to hook it up to the power bar. There it is. And I'm in North America, so it works on 110. If it would be in Europe, 220 or 240 in different countries, it works as well. So it works for multi-current. So now it's on, and we see it over here. Fine. Let's get the cables that come with it. So the cables that come with this unit, the booster, are very important. So 2 input cables. So they're male 2.5 millimeter 1.18 to BNC. That's the input. So I go in here, I push, I twist. And you might want to use a small pen, or if you have small fingers, let's try if my fingers work. You could follow the diagram here for gain times 10. So I'm going to check my small finger goes in. Yeah, it makes it. So I bring it down, and that will give me off times 10. So it's giving the maximum at this booster. Then you have the 2 output cables. So BNC to female, those are the outputs. There you go. Now I'm going to use my frequency generator. So it's all set properly. It's on run. And I'm going to go into the channel 1 input. That means I'll be using the output channel 1, sorry. Not, this is channel 2, and this is channel 1. It's plugged, and we're using the output channel 1. What can I do over here? Well, if you have another unit, Orgo-Life with the splitter, there's many things. Follow instructions. We'll have also classes, seminar, and also workshops online, done in French and done in English with translators and everything. So we're going to have quite a lot of interesting little seminars how to work this properly for your personal experimental energy. So here we go, channel 1. There you go, it's on. You see how strong it is? And I'm going to adjust. So if I go, oh, it's less. So I put it to the maximum by playing right now. And if I go my offset, oh, it's off. I need to have this on. And then you have the filter. Filter. Yeah, same thing. It's got to be on and have it to the maximum. When you have it to the maximum, you have the maximum strength. So I hope this little 15-minute video of quick how to work this out, and then you could follow the rest with the PDF instructions. There will be many updates. Always check on our website. Contact us through EPSI or through the WhatsApp for those who have the signal, and we'll be glad to answer. And we'll have soon an international teacher. His name is Richard, and we're doing a podcast every week, so you could follow it. It's done originally in French and being right now done with 11 labs in English as well. So we're doing everything possible to have this in many languages. All our documentation PDF is in French original language, English original language, and Spanish. We love you so much. Follow us on websites, different social medias. Enjoy and have a great, amazing experience with Orgo-Life. Thank you so much, and good night, everyone.